So let's talk about the challenges to having this kind of ravishing, satisfying sex. Now, the first is that you're just not there in the relationship to have this level of sex. That's the sweep. I mean, that's like the number one thing that needs to happen. You must do the work to create an unshakable love where she feels like you are 100% supported, things have been healed, you've wiped the slate clean, she's in her feminine, you're in your mature masculine. All of these things are aligned, and as you do that work, the opportunities for this level of sex start to show up for you. So the first block to having this is just thinking that you could just have this kind of sex no matter what the state of the relationship. That's not true. So do the work, master steps 1 through 7, that's first. Second, for women who feel they want sex and their men do not, and this is a very common dynamic, that is not a sex problem. If your man has detached and given up and he does not want sex with you, it is a relationship challenge. The challenge is in steps 1 through 7. That is not a sex problem. Most likely no one needs to go visit a physician. That is a symptom, not a cause. And he has some stuff in your relationship where he either no longer feels like he's leading you, no longer feels like he can win with you, can't make you happy, you're in your masculine, so he really can't get there with you. There are some things where you're not aligned, he's not fulfilled. There are other things that are more important to you than him. There's resentments built up. It's something. So if you feel like you're always initiating and he's not interested, it's steps 1 through 7. And I promise you, it has something to do with where you are on your spectrum for feminine energy. Because this kind of sex, he does not want that kind of sex with someone else who's masculine energy, who just happens to have boobs and a vagina. It just doesn't pull him. So that's what it's about. If you're in your masculine, if for the men who feel that their women don't want as much sex or aren't having amazing sex or aren't into having unleashed sex, 100%, are you in your mature masculine? Are you serving and leading her without measuring, without evaluating? Has she surrendered to you? Are you leading in her best interest? Does she trust you? Are you rock solid? Is there nothing that could ever come between you? Are you invincible together? Has everything been forgiven? If not, then she can't get to the level of vulnerability that you'd like. This is not a sex problem. This is about doing the work. You can't skip it and just have unbelievable sex. Go back and master the first 7 steps, and I promise you, this has something to do with where you are in the spectrum in your masculine, your mature masculine journey.